Welcome back to another Friday night of Let's Talk Bench with Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. This Friday night may not be as much bench rest as it is personal stuff because we have a special guest tonight, and it's near and dear to my heart because for the last few months we've been pushing for a fundraiser for Greg Ray that's battling cancer, and he is a special guest on the show tonight. Uh, One, to tell us a little bit about what he's going through and from the start till now, and how he come to find out about it, and two, um, for him to express his thanks for all the donations that were made. Now we did close the uh, donation for the drawing to win the free anechoic suppressor. Uh, I do want to thank Buck Steele over there, anechoic suppressor, for donating one for us to raffle off. Uh, we also received two $1,000 donations uh, uh, for Greg Ray, and those two individuals received a free suppressor as well for making a one-time $1,000 donation. So thank you to those two individuals. You know who you are. Um, really appreciate that, and I know Greg does too. And thank you to everyone that made uh, donations to get into the drawing. Um, we made a rule that a $10 donation would get you entered, but as I was going through the list of names and compiling names with Hillbilly, uh, most of you made more than $10. And so the GoFundMe is currently at $2,290. It is still open, and I will share the link on the side chat in just a few minutes. But if you feel in your heart to give, the opportunity is still there. There's just not a drawing for a free suppressor. So the GoFundMe page is still open. You can still go help out Greg. And I don't know how long they plan to leave it open. We don't know how long his process is of going through this treatment and healing process. When it first started, I know they told him that it would be 7 or 8 months before he could go back to work. But he's also found out more stuff since then, so that may have been extended. I'm not sure. We'll let him tell us. But anyways, I thought it would be a great idea to have Greg on the show tonight because he's told me several times that he don't know how he could ever repay me, and all I told him was he don't never have to repay me. That if he makes it through this and he wants to do something for somebody else to pay it forward, but don't ever look back. Don't ever look to repay me or anybody else here that's helped. That's not why we do what we do. So I just told him, if you get in a position to pay it forward, then you do that. And that's, don't take my blessing away from me, Greg. So, anyways, up first, we got Hasbro from Hasbro's Hide. He's going to be helping me run the side chat tonight.
Hey, Chad. Well, actually, maybe I'm not because you didn't change the access level yet. You'll
Oh,
have to do that.
Hillbillies. Yeah.
So if you change that and I have to drop off, I can do that and come back in.
I might have to.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody. Good seeing you. I'll see you again in a minute. I'll drop off, come back in, Chad.
Let me see what I can do. All right. So up next, we got Kentucky Rimfire Justin.
Howdy, guys. Glad to be with you tonight.
We don't want to see you. I took you down.
There we go.
What you been up to? Working?
Buddy, working and working more.
In the heat?
It's been hot.
Yeah.
I've sweated out a couple gallons today.
I went to the range this morning and I shot for a few minutes and I was wringing wet. So let's see here. I don't know if I can do that from here.
Having technical difficulties, guys.
Anyways. Well, up next, we got Jose from J Delta 22NC.
Hey, how are you guys doing? Good to have you. To
Doing
have
good, bro.
me.
Glad you,
Good to see you guys and everybody on the side chat.
yep, I'm glad you could be here. Thanks for showing up.
Yes, sir.
And Hasbro, once I get on here and get somebody talking long enough to where I can investigate, I'll see if I can do that. But
Oh, I thought you did it already. That's why I dropped off. You let me know.
I don't. I got to figure out how to do it while we're already up and running.
Yeah, it may not work. It's hard to say.
All right. So, well, last but not least, we got our special guest, Mr. Gregory Ray.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
I sure do like that hat he's wearing, boys. That's a good looking hat. Oh, Justin got one on too, man. Y'all looking good. Justin got a Kentucky Rimfire t-shirt on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, compliments of Greg. He makes all those, so we keep him busy.
Oh yeah, mine's Team Gregory.
Yep, Greg's got Team Gregory shirts. So if you're interested in a Team Gregory shirt, they're pretty cool. The back of them, Greg served for us. He served our country in the military. So it's got a mural on the back of it that's got some military stuff, and he's got a Jeep and hobby. So it's got some Jeep stuff on the back of it, and a pretty cool looking shirt. But him and his wife are making those shirts too, to just give him something to do while he's off work, and they can bring in a little extra money. So if you're interested in a Team Gregory shirt, I think those are what, Greg, $20? Are they $20?
I ain't for sure. I make them. She prices them. That's all I know.
I think they were. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they were. Anyways, I know Hillbilly shirts and my shirts were $20. So, but anyways, so Greg has been staying busy while he's off work making T-shirts. So I'm thankful that he can do that. But so Greg, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what branch of the military was you in?
I was in the Army. I was stationed in Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Well, thank you for your services, first and foremost, and appreciate that. So, how long did you serve?
I didn't get served by all my term out. I started having problems with my lungs a little bit and anxiety.
Yep.
So I got sent home just a little early.
Okay.
Didn't plan on sending it home. I plan on staying retiring, but different things happen.
Didn't work that way, huh?
Yeah.
So, well, so you've always been from here in Eastern Kentucky, right?
Born and raised in Pike County.
Pike County. We won't hold that against you.
I know I shouldn't have said that out loud.
So, how old are you?
49, be 50 in November.
Yeah, folks, and that's what's disturbing about this whole thing is, Greg's 49, I'm 48, and to find out that you got something like this at that age, you just don't expect it, And I don't want to tell Greg's story, so Greg, you can share a little bit about how you found out, or what led up to it, or whatever. The floor is yours if you want to do a little talking about it.
Me and my wife went out one night after work, ordered pizza, come home, ate, went to bed like normal, got up next morning, just having problems, couldn't go to the bathroom. Still, I got for about 2 or 3 days, and she finally talked me into going to the emergency room. I thought, well, I'll go, I'll go where they'll give me an enema or something I get, just so I can use the bathroom. Next thing I know, they come in about an hour later and took me through all these tests and started talking about a surgeon. I said, what y'all talking about a surgeon for? And they said, honey, you got to have emergency surgery. So your colon looks like an apple core. So it goes and just squeezes together for about 6 inches and opens back up. So they done surgery, and they took 12 inches of my colon out. And then a few days later, they come back in and told me that the colon they'd sent off had the 15 lymph nodes it had. 14 of them had cancer in it, and it had 2 tumors in it, and they was almost an inch big. And then they come back later on. Somebody wasn't the doctor that done the surgery, but another doctor, and said, I figured you'd want to know that your colon test come back. You got stage 3 colon cancer. And I just said, all right. And he just turned and walked off, and then had friends and family come, and I had to tell them, and they want to know why I wasn't upset and tore up like they was. I said, because as soon as they told me I had cancer, I just turned it to the Lord. let him deal with it and take care of it. And then they made me go do a PET scan, and they found out they had spread to my chest and my left side of my neck. And so they done tests on it, and they come back positive. So that made me stage 4 colon cancer. So right now I have to go every other Tuesday and have treatment done. They give me 3 treatments there of different type of chemo. And then I wear one on a pump on my side home on Tuesdays. I go back on Thursday and take it off. And then they called the other day and told me I start a chemo pill Monday. So starting Monday, I'll be taking 4 pills in the mornings and doing 5 different chemos every other week.
That's a lot.
I asked them about because they had to cost me back when they took so much colon out. And first they told me I'd keep it like 3 to 6 months from now I'd be able to get rid of it. But they tell me after all my chemo's done, the first chemo they've given me that makes me out in a bad rash, they might have to take it longer, maybe for the rest of my life. So if I have to take it for the rest of my life, that means I have to keep my cost me back for the rest of my life.
All right. Well, let me give you a little break right there. I don't want you to feel like you have to do all the talking, but I talked to Jose prior to the show starting, and Jose agreed that he would open the show up in prayer. So after hearing all that about Greg, I think it's a perfect time to have a word of prayer. So Jose, if you don't care.
Yes, sir. Let us pray. Father, we give you glory, honor, and praise. We glorify your holy name. You are great and greatly to be praised, Father. Nothing catches you by surprise. And in the name of Jesus, we come before you today, Father. We pray for our brother Greg. Father, you know all things. We don't understand sometimes, Lord, but you understand. But one thing we know, we're not alone in our walk, Lord. You are with Greg. You are with each one of us. You're going to give Greg strength. Father, you're going to give him hope. And you are with him, Father. Nothing is impossible for you, Lord. Nothing is impossible. So we are going to give you the thanks, the glory, and the honor in advance for what you're doing in Greg's life, Lord. We trust in your word and we trust in you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Amen. So Greg used to shoot a little rimfire with us, a little bench rest, and it's been so long, Greg, I forgot what rifle you shot. What was you shooting?
Savage Mark II.
Savage Mark II. We've seen plenty of those, and they can shoot. So look here, guys. Jay Delta just put a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, sir. So last year, our schedule, Greg's job requires him to work weekends, and he's off some weekends. But unfortunately, when I had my matches scheduled last year, it was all on the weekends. Greg had to work, and he was never able to come. He wanted to, but he talked to me several times. It's like, you always have them on the weekends. I got to work. So this year, before I built my schedule, I got with Greg and I was like, all right, Greg, what is your schedule? And he told me. So I scheduled my matches this year so that Greg and some of his coworkers that also shot with us could attend. And then unfortunately, Greg found out he was sick. So he's still not getting to shoot rimfire with us this year. And I asked him today, I said, I know you have some other hobbies and shooting hobbies and stuff. And I said, you and Travis still coyote hunting? And he said, no, Travis won't take me. I said, why not? He said, well, my port for my chemo is on the shoulder that I would shoot from, and Travis is scared to death that the recoil from my firearm would mess up that port, and he don't want to be stuck out there in the woods with me with complication. So Travis won't take him coyote hunting. So Greg's also got another hobby. He's a Jeeper. He's got a really nice Jeep truck, and his wife's got a really nice Jeep 4-door Wrangler. They go around and do some Jeep shows and stuff, and I've seen them taking lots of trophies. And Greg and his wife and his two best friends, they put on a show of their own every year, and they fundraise. So, Greg, tell us a little bit about the fundraiser that you guys do at your Jeep event. So, it's kind of a revolving door. You know, you've helped people, and then now people's helping you, and you know, it's paying it forward, like I said earlier. So, tell us about the fundraisers that you guys work on at your Jeep shows.
Well, usually we try to we do this one organization, raise money for kids for Christmas. Make sure a lot of the kids around the community have food for Christmas and presents and gifts and everything. And mostly just help out all the homeless kids around here.
Yep.
Great.
Y'all always have a pretty good turnout also at that. Pretty good toy drive.
Yeah. Yeah, we also help a side-by-side group out. We used to do side-by-side rides, take people through the mountains and raise money for the same organization. It's a side-by-side organization that does it. We just help them out with doing Jeeps, just raise money to help them with the kids for Christmas.
Cool.
Awesome. So when you were shooting Rimfire and bench rest, did you enjoy it?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah. It's addictive.
It's hard to compete with them big boys like Justin though.
I was going to say you enjoyed it, and I'm just going. I'm not sure you're being so truthful because you're sitting there shooting with Chad.
So everybody says the night you got sick, that pizza you had, did it have pineapple on it? Because that might be.
No, it wasn't pineapple.
Maybe a little more than pineapple.
Yeah.
The real way they found it was back in November. My sugar had got up, and my doctor wanted me to start taking Majerno shots. I didn't want to, but I agreed to it. It just so happened, I guess Majerno slows your metabolism down. Yep. So it makes everything like back up. And if it wouldn't have done that, we would have never found it. I'd still right now would know I had it. But that's still, so they're saying the Majerno probably might have saved me.
Wow.
So, one other thing you mentioned to me is of what they found when they took your colon out. They did tell you that it's something that's probably been there for several years. You just didn't know it, right?
Yeah, they said whether it had them two tumors in it, they was about an inch big. For them to get that inch big, I've had to have it at least last 12 to 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And we would never know it if I wasn't been taking the other medication.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they call it the silent killer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
So we'll get back to you in just a minute. So I'll give Hasbro the floor here for a minute. So Hasbro, I hear that you took the Blondie out and won a match here recently. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, I did. Took it out at a club bench rest championship shoot and won somehow. Won by 12 points too, so that was even better. It was not that close.
Was it an unlimited class you're shooting in?
Unlimited and Ely team of all things. It's just working in that gun.
I tried to tell you, you took it home and you wouldn't listen. You just shot thousands of dollars worth of other ammo and just wouldn't listen.
No, I shot stuff I had, but when I found a local shop, they had a team that shot. You can bet money I went back and got more.
Yep. Well, I had that one particular lot that it shot really well, but Justin Sewell also shot it really well, so he taught me out. He taught me out. I might quit selling you boys ammo to try to beat me with.
You didn't give me squat with that gun. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. The only thing I've done different on it is I worked with the tuner a little bit, put the loop tube on the end of it, and then actually switched the trigger out to a jarred trigger.
Actually, I did. I loaned you a Night Force scope for one match.
And I lost.
And you lost. That's not my problem.
It's not the. It was not the scope.
I
just I shot the ammo I had, and it wasn't something it was really great with. But
look at this guy right here, Possum in Kentucky. He's telling you good shooting. But I want to mention him. This is Daryl Gibbs, and so UBR came out, and a big controversy in UBR was I don't like the factory class because I have to shoot my CZ against the Anschutz, or I have to shoot my CZ against the Cooper. And Daryl Gibbs come in here last weekend and took a BSA Martini and beat 2 Coopers and a brand new Anschutz BR. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And several
Good
other
stuff.
guns.
And several other guns too.
Well, there
But-
was an Anschutz 54 match that Rusty
Yep.
was shooting. And
So it
Bunch of
can
good
be
guns.
done if you got a rifle and you know what ammo it likes and you've got time behind it. You ain't even got to have time behind it. Daryl ain't had that gun but 2 weeks, and he come up here and cleaned the house with it.
You can certainly tune other guns to hang with unlimited. That CZ
Oh,
I
yeah.
shoot, you've seen it.
Absolutely.
It's like it's how hard you want to work at it, right?
And I like seeing the underdog win, you know. So it can be done. I always tell people not to shoot to beat the guy beside you anyways. If you can shoot to beat yourself from the last time you shot, then you'll eventually get there.
We're still waiting to see that Martin Ballard win, though.
So what about your win you had before that match? You had one not with the turbo, but with the
Oh, in the Lightning?
with the
Yeah.
South Mark II.
Yeah, in the Lightning and Thunder and all that stuff. I shot the turbo first and the absolute worst of it. And then the second round, I shot a factory as factory gets, Savage Mark II. And we shot 2 cards. I shot a 524X, won that one factory category, and came within 1X of winning unlimited. And it was in rain, but that was it. You know,
He must have been in that class by himself.
that gun is something else. But it lights expensive ammo, super long range.
Most of them do. Most of them like that blue box stuff.
Yeah, that was a good match. Just to survive as much lightning as there was around there.
So if you've not watched Elijah's latest video, I saw today that Miss LEO is doing a little 3D printing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they got some merch now on their website. She's printing up these CZ boxes that holds CZ magazines, and they're working on one for 1022 magazines. So you're going to start seeing some 3D printed merch come up on dayattherange.com, I guess. And he said she's making it. I kind of
Well,
like
of course, because it works.
I think she's making his cups too. He's put her to work. So, speaking of cups, my dad and Todd, I know you're on here. My dad said he's no threat to you, that he's just playing around. But my dad has made me a tumbler.
Mm-hmm.
My dad went and bought a really expensive laser, and my dad's got one arm and he's also battling cancer. So for me to see my dad out doing something, it just tickles me. And the wooden boxes that Todd made me that holds ammo, my dad made one of those, but it's not a copy of Todd's. My dad's actually has a hinge on it, and Todd's the top lifts off. Dad's actually hinges, and so he's playing around with that laser, and he's designing stuff and putting my logo on it, and it just tickles me to death to see my dad out doing something. So, because he spent many months out of it, and just wasn't able to do anything. So, but he is also stage 4, and the last we checked, the chemo was not doing anything any longer. The cancer was actually growing each time he went to get a scan, but they've since done radiation. We took some radiation treatments on top of the chemo, and I think they're going to go sometime this month and do another scan to see what that done. So guys, cancer sucks. It's all around me. And I hate it.
Yeah.
Todd says it's all good.
Mm.
He was going to start making leather patches for my hats and take my hat business away from Todd. Oh, he ain't going to do it. He just wants to dabble with it. He don't want to be no supply and demand type thing. So you just stay ready, Todd. I'll have an order for you. Yep. Yeah, man, we can set that up. You can go down there and your little laser looks like a coffee pot. Dad's looks like a back of my Toyota truck. So it's pretty big outfit. So Jose,
Sir. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What have you had going on?
So just got through talking right before the show with Dean. Is my 40S is almost complete. His I told him to put he's finished painting. He's making some 30 millimeter rings. He's making some to put it on the rifle, lap them, and have them ready. So probably within the next 2 weeks I'll have him, and he's making a plate because I asked him to put my coconut CEO on one side of the stock. So he's going to make it on a plate, on an engraved plate, and put it in there. So. And then I've been playing around with a bloop tube for the first time, and very interesting. So getting some good groups with some La Pua ammo with the bloop tube.
So my second Langley rifle that I got, I've tried to run a tube on it, and I'm sure I could tune it to the tube, but it shoots so good without the tube. I always stick the tube on there and try it, and I end up taking it right back off and saying, I ain't messing. It will affect your point of aim. And
it sure does.
Group.
It's an Anshoes tube. Jimmy let me borrow it from his old Anshoes. That thing weighs 13.2 ounces, so almost a pound. So it's
good, Chad. Send that tube to me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to buy one for 3 weeks, and they're out of stock.
Got an extra one.
Yeah,
it's pretty valuable since you can't get them though.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Does it come with a toilet brush?
Did I heard La Pua brick? That's what I heard.
Yeah, yeah. I'll get a brick of La Pua to you. It'll come straight from Jose's house.
Yeah. Looks suspiciously like Monarch.
Yeah. I'll be mixing it in there.
Prepackaged.
Yeah.
Next week, guys, I got another special guest lined up, and I've been trying to make this happen for a while. And he finally committed to next Friday today. So that's going to be Mr. Mike Conley.
Cool.
He's a friend of mine, Justin's, and he has been battling this year shooting Outlaw Heavy and Outlaw Light in ABRA. He is currently first in the nation and first in the state in Outlaw Heavy, and then Outlaw Light, he's first in the nation, and he likes 2 points of being first in the state. So we're going to bring him on next week, and the objective of that is to hear firsthand from, I mean, when I say chasing points, this man's chasing points. He's going to very different states and shooting sometimes 2 and 3 times a weekend.
2 matches a day sometimes.
For instance, this weekend he's going to shoot in Louisville, and then he's going to turn around and come back and shoot in Mount Sterling, and then Wednesday he'll shoot at the Cold Tipple. So like he's shooting matches upon matches upon matches. So we want to hear from him what it's like to do that, especially shooting 2 classes. He's not having to deal with 1 gun and 1 ammo. He's having to deal with 2 guns and 2 ammos because they don't shoot the same. And you got to find the ammo that's available and buy it up. And he told me a dollar figure on what he spent on ammo this year. And I'll just tell you, my Toyota truck didn't cost that. So it's ridiculous.
Wow.
He's deeper down the rabbit hole than all of us combined.
All of us
Oh,
together.
yeah. Like his wind flag stands make mine look so chintzy. I mean, like they're big fancy billet
Stainless steel
aluminum.
ones. No, there's
Yeah,
stainless steel.
stainless steel. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a wind meter that don't just swing back and forth. It's actually got a hydraulic arm on it to keep it from. It takes the bounce out of it. I mean, it's
hydraulic
so
dampened.
yeah, it's a dampener. It's so buttery smooth, and it don't like how our wind meters will bounce. This one here is real calm, but he's got some money tied up in it. But he's winning. So.
He's a great guy too.
Oh yeah, very awesome, and he'll help you any way he can. So I'm looking forward to having him on next week, and you guys should be too.
He's been in the side chat from time to time, but never on the shows.
Yeah, he was going to get on tonight, but he told me he had to get some sleep because he's going to shoot Louisville, and he said, "So let's do next Friday." So. I think it's time to call out the side chat. Hasbro, you think you can do that?
Well, we're going to find out.
All right. So we're typing in Greg.
Team Greg.
Team Greg. Okay.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I was all set to go. Now I'm behind Jose again.
Justin already had it keyed in. That's why he wanted to do it.
He did, didn't
he? Yeah.
You'll take a win every how you have to there, Chad.
But I still came up first somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Jose's dyslexic. He typed it backwards.
Oh, he did. That's right. He's got to do it again. That didn't count, Jose.
That's coconut language.
Greg team.
We in Greg's team.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. J Delta's half here and half not. Chad's in there, of course, with us. Laser Guy Todd, glad you're with us. Jay Crow, good to see you. Got my wind flag and anxious to use it. I still haven't been able to get out and use it. 190384, good to see you as well. Hey, Vince, good to see you. Steve, living in Southwest Virginia. Mr. Ballard himself. Jeff Lee 06, good to see you, Jeff. Helping Man 7, Alaska 1, Andy. Awesome in Kentucky. We already harassed him a little bit. Good to see you out there. Happy Case, good to see you. Gizmo Carr, good to see you as well. Justin is here. Hillbilly Up. Kevin Hoffman, the notorious Kevin Hoffman is out there. And J Delta's trying again. And Pack Rex Addict is with us as well. And I think that may be the end of the list.
Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. And so Team Greg. So I'm 100% Team Greg. Anything I can do to help the fella, and he knows this. I'm just a phone call away. So and that's what friends are for. Anything I can do for you, Greg, you let me know. So let's move on to your next hobby, which is the Jeeps. And so I know you didn't buy that thing the way it's sitting. You've upgraded it. So tell us a little bit about that. Your monster.
Well, yeah, it's 22 Gladiator. I got 37s on it. No, 35s. I can't remember now. I've wasted my wife's Jeep so much. Got 3.5 inch lift on it, and just add little odds and ends from here and there.
And we're renaming the Jeep
Probably Church Donkey.
Church Donkey. Yep. So it's a really sharp Jeep. And his wife's got one. You can't miss it. It's bright.
Oh, it's bright yellow and hot, trimmed in hot pink, and called Hillbilly Hippie.
Yep. Yep. And my daughter, she loves that Jeep. And Greg and his wife, showed up in my driveway one day to deliver some T-shirts, and my daughter was like, "Why is that Jeep in our driveway?" And I was like, "It ain't yours. Don't worry. I didn't buy it for you."
I was got a graduation gift.
Yeah. So, I don't have any pictures of his Jeep. It's kind of in the background on his GoFundMe page, though. So. So Justin, let me see if I got that email. I do. Let me open this up. We'll let you tell us a little bit about this piece. Share screen. And we'll do a full screen. This Barrett, add it to the stage. All right, the floor is yours.
Well, local guy, he bought this rifle and he had too many rifles, so he decided to sell it. He brought it to a match and kind of had to have it as soon as I seen it, but I withheld for about 2 weeks and then finally broke down and bought it from him. But as soon as I saw it, I had a name for it, and so I finally caved and bought it from him. But it's a Seiko 94 with a Douglas barrel, and it's built by Brian Volkler, if I'm saying that right. And I named it Purple Haze. So I have Voodoo Child, and now I have Purple Haze. So I guess we'll have Hey Joe next, and maybe a Foxy Lady one of these days. So there's still some Hendrix songs out there we can name them by. But it goes from real dark purple to like a lavender color on that Macmillan stock.
Yeah, this right here looks black, but it's a deep, deep purple.
Yep.
My favorite color, purple.
It had a silver Weaver T36 scope on it, and everything is, real dark colored. So I thought it looked better with a 36 power Leopold on it. So put a black scope on it, black rings. So it turned out pretty good. And it shoots really well too.
He had to outdo me. I always wanted a Seiko 94. I got one. It's a factory Seiko 94. He had to go get a custom built Seiko 94.
It's a nice one.
Yep.
I like the way the Seiko's the firing pin strikes. It's like an off-centered center fire firing pin strike. It's like a round firing pin strike that strikes between the rim and the breech face, I guess.
The custom rifle. When we started shooting here in Eastern Kentucky, nobody had a rifle like this, or like my Langley's, or like the Blondie, or nobody had those. We knew of them, but we never had one. And
getting a little out of hand nowadays, though.
It's getting crazy because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 over there that's built by some reputable builders. Shane Hall, he picked up a Voodoo repeater, and then a John Langley rifle, and now a Jeremiah Moore rifle. Justin, he has a Richard Gorham Sewell and this Seiko and the Voodoo that he built at Dave's house. And our friend Bruce, he's getting ready to have knee surgery, So he's going to wait till after his knee surgery is over, but he's got plans to build him a custom rifle when he gets recuperated. And so the custom rifle thing is starting to take off here. And I love it. I do. I love the custom rifles. But I will tell you that the custom rifles have intimidated some of my locals. Some of my locals got it in their head now that if you don't have a high dollar rifle, there's no point in coming. And it's not like that. We have a class in our club match in the USBR. We have a class for anybody. I mean, anybody. You can show up with a squirrel gun, and we got a hunting class. You know, we got a semi-auto class. We got factory class. We got a vintage class. We got an unlimited class and an open sights class. We have something for everybody. If it's a rimfire, you can come and shoot it. But when these rifles here started coming about, we had a lot of people drop out. And these rifles are classed, and they can't shoot down, and they can't go up. That's the highest class you can get is unlimited, and that unlimited, it ain't gonna be able to come down and get that factory rifle. It's gonna stay up here in unlimited. So even though there are some fancy rifles coming about locally, that's not what you're competing against. So don't get intimidated when you see these fancy rifles. And I'll tell you, and I'm sure that Justin can tell you, Hasbro can tell you, you can have the fanciest rifle and the best ammo. If you can't read them conditions,
They're gonna do you no good.
It ain't gonna do you no good. I've had comments about one piece rest that people say that one piece rest that's not good marksmanship. It's cheating, you know. Well, let me tell you something. You can come sit behind my one piece rest or Justin's one piece rest, and you can shoot any rifle you want to. If you can't read the conditions, I lose all the time. I'll tell you. Ask Mike Conlon. You know, Mike Conlon and I was talking today, and we were talking about the time of a match that got moved. It was typically 3:00 in the evening. They moved it to 6. The last match we shot down there, the Mirage was so bad at 3:00 in the day. Everybody shot bad. Nobody was burning the barn down. That's for sure. Help a man said nobody's named her Pup the Magic Dragon. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there's got one. Justin's not the only one with a voodoo child, I don't think. Somebody else.
Well, I named a rifle Problem Child, and we go to Kettlefoot, and there's a rifle named Problem Child there.
Problem Child, yeah, Problem Child. Well, there's George in Kentucky from Southern Rifle getting in here. George, look here. Even George, he couldn't be happy with the Fino and shoots. He had to take
Penrod to build one.
He had to take and shoots over and let Mark Penrod build him a rifle. And
It's shooting.
It's shooting. Oh yeah. Yep. But George will tell you a one piece rest or a custom built rifle don't do you no good if you can't read the conditions. That's bro. I see you shaking your head yes, so I think you're agreeing with me. Are you muted, Hasbro? Are you on mute?
I'm in hillbilly mode.
Hillbilly mode, yep.
Yeah. No, 100% agree. It doesn't matter how good the ammo is and how good the gun is. If you can't read the weather, you're gonna have trouble.
Yep. And just like I was saying earlier, you got people like Daryl Gibbs that comes in there with a BSA martini and beats Coopers and shoots, and you got Hasbro that goes and takes a Savage Mark II factory, and that's just how you had to hurt some feelings that day. That's for sure.
Oh, I did. And the
Nobody
guy
wants-
sitting beside me was shooting, I don't know what it was, a CZ MTR, and he's like, all the other guys tell me he always wins in factory. He's like, no, he didn't.
Because nobody wants to lose to a Savage Mark II.
It was just,
Wow.
it was a good fun day. In fact, I got a message from him asking me exactly what that rifle was, and I told him, like, go out and get it. It's a Savage Mark II FV. And that's the model. So.
Yeah. So, Greg, the main reason to get you on here tonight was to, put a face with a name. And I know you told me how much you appreciate it and you want to thank everybody. So, would you like to take the time now to express your thanks and anything else you'd like to have or add? The floor is yours.
I'd like to thank everybody for their support and continue the prayers and everything, and Akoka for doing the things he's done for us and everything. And thank Chad. He's went way above what he should do to help. It means a lot to me. I just want to thank everybody and pray for everybody.
Don't forget the GoFundMe's still there. Yes, the drawing for the free suppressor's over with, but there's still a GoFundMe out there. I didn't put the link up. Shame on me. But guys, if you find it in your heart to help out and give, please do so. I'll get that link over there now.
If you can't give,
I think we should take a real quick second for something, Chad. Justin, I know you can relate to this, but that man sitting beside you up there has a really big heart. Sometimes it gets in his way, but he's got a really big heart. And Chad, I think we all appreciate you for that. And having a big heart and showing that in this way. You've done it a lot of other times, but I know we all like to help Greg, but it starts from your heart and doing something about it. So thank you for that.
Well, I'm not looking for a thanks. I've said it many times before that's kind of what got me started doing all this is I got on a show one night. I was actually staying at my mom and dad's when my dad was really, really sick with the cancer. I was laying there one night. I couldn't sleep. I just got on YouTube and started scrolling. I'd never met Hillbilly before in my life. I didn't know who he was, didn't know what his show was or nothing. For some reason, it came up in my feed, and I was watching Hillbilly's show, and they were doing a fundraiser to raise money for the Crazy Scotsman, which was down in his back and was looking at possibly have back surgery. And, and when I saw what they were doing for a brother, this is a brotherhood. So when I saw what they were doing, I was like, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that community. And I have been ever since. And then, my neighbor got flooded, lost everything they owned. And I wasn't thinking about putting a GoFundMe out there for my neighbor, but somebody said, put a GoFundMe up. And I did. And we raised over $4,000 for my neighbor. And, that's not chump change, So that's why I do what I do. But that's always been my passion is giving and giving to people that need it, And churches around here. I used to live in Richmond, Kentucky, and I was telling where I was going to church at that one of my favorite times in church was I went to a church in Richmond, and once a month we had a dinner, and we didn't have it at the church. We prepared a dinner, and we took it to an underprivileged neighborhood, and whether it be a low income housing facility or what, but we would ask for permission to use like their clubhouse or their pool house or whatever, and we would have a dinner and serve underprivileged communities. And I loved it. I loved every bit of it. And you don't see that going on around here a lot. I know churches help people, but it done my heart good to get out within the people and one on one. And I'll never forget this little girl. I made chili one night. I mean, did I make chili? I had 12 pounds of hamburger and I made chili. And this little girl, she could barely see over top of the table. And she come up and got a bowl of chili and she kept pointing at these jalapenos on the table. And I was like, honey, them's hot. And she kept pointing and her mommy said she likes jalapenos. And I said, well, honey, them's hot. And she put jalapenos in that chili, put a little cheese over top of it, and a dollop of sour cream. She goes and eats, comes back. That little girl eats 5 bowls
God.
of chili.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
She's hungry.
and
Yeah.
I had to sit there and think to myself, where's that little girl's next meal going to be? Is that the first good meal she's had in a while? You know, the things that go through your mind, man. You just, but that's where my heart's at. Just giving back to people and helping people that is in need, and just right now, Greg's. I mean, I've been there. I've been on disability. I've been on workman's compensation. I've had to have surgery and miss work myself. You know, I've been there, and sometimes we let our pride get in the way and we don't ask for help. But you know, it's okay to receive blessings from other people, and if you try to turn away a blessing, then you're just taking a blessing away from the person that was trying to bless you. So, if somebody comes and tries to help you, you receive it and thank God for it and go on. You know, so I'll get off my soapbox there, but that's
Well,
pretty much.
I was just thinking myself, Chad, it's probably inappropriate time to test your faith in your giving of Langley's. So I'll try again later.
I don't feel like you're in need. You're not,
Very want. You're not need.
so we'll try again later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But anyways, I appreciate everybody that helped out with this fundraiser. And like I said, it's still out there. There's still opportunity for you to give. And if you don't want to give on GoFundMe, reach out to me. I can get you in touch with Greg. Order a Team Gregory t-shirt or a Kentucky Rimfire t-shirt or a Hillbilly t-shirt, or just order a t-shirt with your own logo on it. I mean, Greg and them can make you a t-shirt, you know, so if you want to, and they're reasonable, you know, so anything to help them out right now, because they do, I mean, they ain't making a killing off t-shirts, but they do make it's a little extra income for him while he's off, and it's something that he can do at home. And he, you know, his wife does the biggest part of it, but Gregory, when she's at work, he makes t-shirts. So
She's the brains of the operation.
yeah, she tells him how, and he just does it.
they always are.
Yeah. So, Greg, I appreciate you getting on here tonight, man. I know you've never done anything like this before, and it was a step, and to come in here, and it was bold to come in here and be on a live stream, and but it's, you know, it's something you can always go back to and look at. You know, these live streams they're on YouTube, so you can go back and replay them, or if your wife didn't get a watch tonight, she can go back and replay it and say, look, there's my honey on TV, you know, just, but anyways, I love you, Greg, and anything I can do to help you, let me know. I appreciate everybody that has helped him. We're just going to go around the room here and see what everybody's got coming up. So I picked up a new rifle, and I posted the video in my members only today, but So Justin and I, we got a little pact. We said that the next person that bought a rifle was going to get a kick in the nuts, but
Get him, Justin. Get him.
This one's in layaway, so
I've had this one in layaway.
free.
It doesn't matter. He just it doesn't. You don't own it till you pay for
No,
it.
it's been in layaway since last September, so I'm good. I'm good.
His grandfathered in on this one.
He might not be grandfathered after the kick.
So I will tell you, I'll tell on myself because I'm a newbie. I'm still green behind the ears on this custom stuff. I've shot guns all my life, and I feel like I can shoot pretty good. But custom guns, I don't know. You know, yeah, I got Langley to build me a rifle, and then I picked up another Langley rifle, and then I had the turbo that Dave built. But as far as the components and stuff, I don't know what's best, what's not. But this rifle here, I was working in an area, and I looked at this gun for 4 years. 4 years. It's set in the store, up on a rack, up on the top shelf, and it had a very, very expensive price tag on it. And I was like, there's no way, no way. And after 4 years, the guy says, make me an offer. And I said, I don't want to hurt your feelings. And he said, make me an offer. And I said, because if you accept my offer, I'd have to put it in layaway. I ain't got the money to buy it right now. I just have to put it in layaway. He said, I'll lay it away for as long as you need. He's like, you just make me an offer. Well, I made an offer. He accepted. But I didn't even realize it until me and Justin went back a few weeks ago. All I knew is it was in a Macmillan stock, and it was Valmet action. And it had a Harrell's tuner and a Leupold scope. Well, when me and Justin went back and looked at it the other day, it's a Valmet everything. It's a Valmet action, Valmet barrel. Valmet made positional shooting 22s, just like the Match 54, wood stock with the vertical grip. It had the ball knob out front that you could hold underneath the ball. There's some on Gunbroker right now, and I never knew these rifles existed. I've had Valmet shotguns, and they're good quality stuff. But this is a factory Valmet action with a factory Valmet barrel, and it's got a Harrell's tuner, and it's in a Macmillan stock with a 6.5 to 20 Leupold scope. I brought it home today, made a video. I didn't touch the turrets on the scope. I didn't touch the tuner. And I sat down and I shot 0.3s and 0.2s and even a 0.1 with Midas Plus. The gun will shoot, but it's not really a custom built rifle. It's just in a bench rest.
Justin, tell him you need that ammo too, would you?
Yeah. Well, see, this works out in my favor too, because hopefully he'll like the Valmet and sell me the Gene Davis.
Oh, there you go.
No That's what I'm hoping.
You go have to get in line with Hasbro.
I'm
He's ahead of me on that
the
one.
Gene Davis now.
I know.
He
but
knows where you live.
Hasbro probably be waiting about the same amount of time for the Gene Davis and the Lang.
There won't be a need for a wake. We'll put it that way.
I certainly can't. I can't get rid of the Gene Davis. I've been winning matches with it.
Start shooting the Valmet.
I know, but I just not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
I love them all.
I'll wear you down eventually.
I love them all. Sometimes I love them all too much.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, well, Greg, thanks for getting on tonight. And you just took your 4th chemo treatment, right?
Yep, Tuesday.
And you got to go back in 2 weeks and do it all over again.
Yeah,
So-
go back Tuesday and do 4 or 5 treatments and then or chemos that day, and then wear one home for 2 days and go back Thursday and let them take that one off.
Yeah, and I know you told me in the beginning that it really didn't bother you that bad, but the farther you go with it, you're starting to feel some drag, and you're wanting to sleep all the time, and we've already kept you up past your bedtime, and but we'll still be praying for you, brother, and
I appreciate it.
We hope and pray that you don't have to do these for the rest of your life. That's for sure. So, Hasbro, what you got coming up, buddy? What about that new target? What'd you think about me shooting them primers?
I thought that was awesome. They really flashed and left a bunch of soot. I loved it.
I didn't have any snap pops or any of them flash bangs or whatever you call them. So I was like, you know what? I got some old CCI pistol magnum primers. I put them on there with some medical tape. And Hasbro's like, that was harder. They're small. Those will be hard to hit. Well, I hit them. And they go bang.
It really did.
It was pretty
cool. So if you're not familiar, what he's talking about is the America 250 target. And at the you start by shooting, 5 stars. And after you hit 5 stars, you can move on. But if you shoot more than 5 times, you lose 5 points for each additional shot. But you got to hit 5. And then you move on to 5 here. And then the last of these bonus, you can put 5 snap pops or those kind of things anywhere on here. Flashbangs is what I use. They made kind of big holes and burn them. But Chad put those primers there, and you see his video. It was awesome. If you haven't seen his video, go check it out. Yeah, that really left a sooty mess. I think it's awesome. I'll be doing that. But anyway, so that's a contest Jade Elton and I are running and having a lot of fun with. I haven't been able, because of grandkids and weather, to get out. So I'm hoping tomorrow morning I got to get out, which means I'll be late on a video, but I'll get something out this weekend. And
are you in the Million Mile Club yet?
You would think so.
Yeah,
you would really think so. But it's more Million Hour Club, because it's not the miles, it's the hours it takes to get small kids anywhere.
Yeah.
So
well, you drove all the way down to Georgia the other day and picked up your daughter and her kids and drove all the way back home in the same day. Wow. Crazy.
It was a long day. It was 6 hours to where I picked her up, which is fine. That's just me. But 10 hours with a 5-year-old, a 1.5-year-old, and a 3-month-old to get back the same distance. So what it is. I love it. I'm glad they're here. My daughter's getting worn out. But
now you got to take them home.
Yeah. Well, they're here. And but I got to take them home in about a week.
Yeah. Well, enjoy that time with your family, buddy.
Yes.
I miss mine so bad I can't stand it. But he's in medical school, and he did call me this week. He took a really, really hard test, and he was worried about passing it. And, of course, they don't tell you right away. And it took almost, it was a month and a half before he got his results back, but he passed. So
good.
He's going on to the next step in med school. This was his 3rd year, so now he's going into his 4th year. But he's got another big test to take on the 25th, I believe it is. And that was his 2nd year test. He bombed that one, so he has to go back and retake it. But he can do it at any time within his college career. He just has to go back and take it and pass it. But he feels more confident now, because when he took that 2nd year test, he didn't have no in-hospital hands-on experience. And in your 3rd year, you spend a lot more time in the hospital, and he feels like that has helped him a whole lot as far as hands-on learning. And so he'll get there. He's smart. He just he's going to have to buckle down. So he'll make a doctor eventually.
Does he have a really big heart too? Because I could talk to him about future Langleys. Just kind of questioning, does he have the same kind of heart?
He's got a big heart.
Jess is only young enough to even have that plan.
He's got a big heart, but he's also got He's also got a really nice Army surplus collection of rifles. Like I'm talking about 30, 40 Craigs and
Oh, really?
M1 Garand and M1 carbine, and that his dad helped him get. So his generous heart after he makes a doctor, it needs to be back towards dad.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
That's
No.
awesome.
I'm just kidding. He don't owe me nothing. No, sir. He just needs to build a living quarters for his dad so that when I get old and I can't take care of myself, I can live with him.
You better build a safe for him on there.
Yeah. Well, I need a living quarters and a vault.
There you go.
Indoor range would be nice.
Indoor range would be nice too. Yeah.
Nothing asking too much.
Anything else?
I don't want much. Oh,
I mean,
So
just
Jose,
50 yards, you know.
I know you shared a little bit about what you got coming up, but
Yeah. I just want to say to Greg that we're praying for you, brother.
Thank you.
We're praying for you. I'm praying for you every morning. And I said that from the bottom of my heart. It's not easy, but God's going to give you the strength and your wife and the family. I've been with family members that had cancer before. So anyway, next week on Monday and Wednesday, we are shooting the 1022, looking for the best ammo at J Delta 22 NC 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and at the same time on Tuesday and Thursday next week, we are testing the Anshu 1761 with a Bluetooth and without a Bluetooth. The Pistol King in one video and Pistol OSP on the other video, so they're going to be fun. And absolutely, that extra weight changed the point of impact. So glad, Chad. Thank you for having me here tonight, and good to see the side chat. And Greg will continue to pray.
Thank you all.
hey, Hasbro, look what else I got out of layaway this week.
Night Force.
Is that?
9-4.
That's what you're going to be so generous with.
And the rifle.
When he gets to 2,000 subs.
Another, you got another
There you
Night
go.
Force. You got
Is that
another
stuff
one.
you're
I've been
giving
looking
away,
for
Chad,
one.
2,000 subs.
Yeah,
No,
that'd be
no.
all right.
No, we're not giving this one away.
Yeah, that's the wrong scope, huh?
Still going to be the Quillifer.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, Chad, I've been looking for one like that.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
give you the log into my channel, and you can get a few more subs that way if you send that to me.
Greg,
Yeah.
when you
Suddenly we can get to 2,000 in a hurry, huh?
I'll let you look through one like that, Greg, but I mean, I can't help you get one.
Yeah, you can. You got a big heart.
There you go.
Well, I got a 5 to 25 Quillifer coming. I'll just paint Night Force on the side of it and give
There
it.
you go.
There you go.
So, Justin,
Tomorrow, I think I'm going to work at the range a little bit, Chad. If I can get up in the morning and get over there.
me too, because Shane tore the lawnmower up.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with it. The belt come off of it. I went up there, put the belt on, and it's just overflowing gas into the carburetor. It's flooding bad. It's got a float stuck in or something. Sounds like I'm going to be pulling a carburetor off of it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think the club needs to break down and buy a zero turn.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll see you in the morning up there.
You won't see me in the morning. You don't stir as early as I do, Bubba.
Never know. Might turn
See
over
you
noon.
Noon? Noon ain't morning, buddy.
Anytime before noon's morning.
You,
That-
Noon is after noon.
you won't be there by noon.
You're probably right, but I'm gonna try.
Trying is what count, right?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I got the bailment, and There's a video coming on that. I got another rifle. It's a budget rifle. Budget. So I went in a local store and they had those Hammerly push pull action.
You went down that road again?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This one shoots pretty good. I've shot it. I ain't made the video yet. But it's got all kinds of cool features. Like it's got it's got adjustable length of pull. It's got adjustable comb height. It's got push pull action. It's got M-lock already on the bottom of the forearm. It's threaded for a suppressor. And it has a quick release barrel. It's got a chuck on it like an air hose. You pull the chuck back and the barrel comes off and you can clean the barrel.
That's kind of cool.
I shot it first here at home at 25 yards with my suppressor on it, and it shot really good. Well, then I took it to the range this morning, and I shot it a little bit with some different ammos, and it was really starting to come in. But I got so hot, and I was wringing wet and sweat that I was like, I'm not making a video. I'm going home. So,
How's the trigger, George? I was asking in the side chat.
how's the trigger?
Yeah.
It's atrocious.
Okay.
And it's not like a 1022 trigger. The trigger housing is two pieces. You take 5 screws out of it and it comes apart. And once you get it apart, the internals of it's kind of like a 1022 trigger. But no, George, the trigger sucks. It's very heavy and very gritty. So I will have to work on that. But
Wonder if there's anything aftermarket for it.
they had them on sale, and it was a really good price for the rifle. So I thought I would try it for content purposes anyway.
Cool. It's pretty neat the way that barrel comes off.
Yep. So that's been the bad thing about 1022s and stuff. You have to do like a pull through patchworm or whatever. This one here, you just pull that coupling, and the barrel comes right off, and it's got a timing mark on it to where it has to be in that position before it'll go back in and lock in. When it locks in, it locks up solid. The wood finish on it's pretty wood. I mean it says it's made in Germany.
Yeah, I think it's a Walter Hammerly.
Yeah, Walther.
Yeah,
Walter. Yeah. Well, the price tag said Walther on it, but when I got to reading the manual, I'll show you the manual. There's a picture of the gun.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like I said, full screen. There you go.
Hammerly arms. Yeah, I had a semi that looks like a little AR. Yep, it was made by Walter.
well, you read the fine print right there. You tell me what you see. Hold on.
Hammerly.
Hammerly. Yeah.
Nope. Right down here. Made by.
Can't see it, Chad. What's it say?
Yeah.
Umarex.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Umarex, Walther, it's all the same thing.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
they
BB
should be
gun.
good.
No. Well, you can see. Can you see that quick release right there?
Mm-hmm.
You just pull that backwards and the barrel comes off.
Oh, that's neat.
Anyways, all right, guys, we're close enough to bring this show to a close, and Helpman says he can print an Aquilofer sticker to put on the side of the night horse. I don't want to do that. That's backwards.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you'll be. Hey, Justin, can you make me some custom scope caps?
Yeah.
It is a good backpacking gun. You can take the barrel off of it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I put a bipod and an arca rail, the scope, and my suppressor on it, and it's still lightweight. I mean, I'd go squirrel hunting with it easily, and it shoots some men at a squirrel for sure. But it showed some promise today that it'll shoot even tighter than that.
What do you think the trigger pull weight is, Chad?
Freaking probably 5 pounds.
Okay.
It's bad.
Yeah, when we're used to 2 ounces, it's
Well, you ain't gonna get a 2-ounce trigger in a
no, I know that.
1022 anyway. I mean, get close, but I wouldn't want a rifle like that low. But it'd be nice to have it down to about an ounce. I mean, a pound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pound.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, guys. We're going to bring this show to a close. Greg, we love you, buddy. If anything we can do for you, you let us know. Thank you again to everybody that helped out with Greg. You can continue to do so. I know I keep reminding you of that, but
The drawing will be tomorrow night on Hillbilly Show.
and go to Guns, Beer, and Therapy tomorrow night on Hillbilly Show. That's when we're going to be giving away the suppressor. You don't have to be present to win, but be there in support of Greg anyways. And Greg, I know Hillbilly's watching. If you want to be a part of that show as well, you're welcome over there, buddy.
I sure appreciate it. Thank you all for everything y'all done.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. That being said, we say good night, everybody.
Good night. We leave the light on.